to my channel. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another pink Crumbl unboxing video. So I know last week I didn't make a video. So my Crumbl location, they were actually closed last week. I know they were closed Monday. I don't know about the other days, but the lineup didn't look that good to me last week. So I was just like, I think we'll just skip that week. So I didn't get any cookies last week. So we made up for it this week, and we did get all 6 cookies. Well, there's 5 cookies, but I also got the pink sugar for Brie, so we got 6 cookies this week. So we'll go through all the flavors and then we'll get into it. So this week also didn't look super interesting compared to other weeks, but I was like, well, I didn't get it last week, so let me just get it this week for you guys. So this is the Sea Salt Toffee. A delicious infusion of toffee and milk chocolate chips topped with a dash of sea salt. This is actually in like my top 10 favorite Crumbl cookies. I always like when they have this sea salt cookie. And this is a warm cookie because I love anything with sea salt on it at Crumbl. It just makes the cookie so much better. And then this is the next one. I don't know if this is a new one, but this one I don't think I've had it before. It's peanut butter brittle. A perfectly peanutty cookie smothered with a peanut brittle glaze and crunchy peanut brittle pieces. This one didn't look too interesting because I don't really like cookies with a lot of nuts in them, but I'm willing to give it a try. And this is a warm cookie. This one they've had a few times before. This is really good if you love chocolate. This is Molten Lava, a sumptuous dark chocolate cookie oozing with hot fudge and sprinkled with powdered sugar. So apparently the Molten Lava usually has a lot of fudge inside, and that's warm. And then here it is, the Pecan Pie cookie. Just like the iconic pie, a buttery sugar cookie with sparkly brown sugar and freshly toasted pecan pie filling. This one I've been waiting for because even though I don't normally gravitate towards their pie cookies, I've been really wanting to try this one because they had it last year and I didn't try it. And I did mention that on my previous video that I had really wanted to try their pecan pie cookie. And this is warm. This one is Orange Roll, a sweet orange sugar cookie with smooth orange cream cheese frosting. You know I love the cream cheese frosting. And a fresh orange slice. This one, originally, I wasn't too crazy about it. Orange and cookie doesn't sound that good, but I decided we would just get it to try it. So, and this is warm also, so. And then this is pink sugar for Brie. This is the cold one. I think all of their cookies this week are warm, it looks like. Yeah, so normally they have like at least one chilled cookie other than the pink sugar, but this week they're all warm, which is interesting. Kind of sucks because I do really like the chilled cookies too sometimes, but yeah, so that should be interesting. So first up, we are going to try, let's try the Molten Lava cookie first. And this one I'm going to break because, well, hold on. Let me get a paper towel first. So this is what the inside looks like. It's very rich, very chocolatey. And normally I don't really like the really rich dark chocolate cookies. I prefer milk chocolate. But this looks good because it has filling, so I'm not sure, but let's try it. The inside is like a dark chocolate brownie. You see that? And that's good. I like that. And like I always say with their chocolate cookies, you have to eat them when I'm looking this way. I should be looking that way. But with their chocolate cookies, you always have to eat them when they're warm because they're just so much better fresh and warm than they are when they get like room temperature. Like I feel like that's what makes the chocolate cookie. But if I'm going to eat a dark chocolate cookie from Crumbl, it definitely needs to have a little something in there, like some kind of filling, like the Molten Lava or a frosting or something.
What?
Because for Thanksgiving week when they have their chocolate sprinkle cookie, I wasn't really that crazy about it because it just had a bunch of sprinkles and no icing and no filling. But that one I like. I do like that one. I'm gonna give that one an 8 out of 10. Okay, next up, we're going to try the Sea Salt Toffee. They've had this a few times as well. This is actually one of my favorites. It's kind of like a chocolate chip cookie, but it has sea salt on top and then toffee throughout. So that I really love. I always love this cookie. That's what the center of it looks like. Yeah. This might be my favorite. Look at the center. It's got that fresh baked center that all their chocolate chip cookies have. And I'm still waiting for you, Crumbl, to bring out the semi-sweet chocolate chip cookie again, because that was so good. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. And even though it has milk chocolate chips in it and not the semi-sweet, I guess because it has the sea salt and the toffee, that's okay that it's not semi-sweet chocolate chips, because the sea salt and the toffee help to break up the sweetness of the milk chocolate chip. But if they did want to put semi-sweet in there, that will be okay too. So that's really, really good. That might be my favorite. I'm giving that a 10 out of 10. You got to go try that. Okay, next up, we're going to try the pecan pie. Doesn't feel like there's a whole lot to this cookie. Most of it is probably just the pie base, honestly. But let's bite it and let's see. It's okay. The flavor of this, like I always say, with all of their pie cookies, it is spot on. It definitely tastes just like a real pecan pie, just like the apple did and the pumpkin. Brie wants the little orange slice. They definitely did nail the pie flavor on that cookie. However, I wish that the pie filling was like more throughout the cookie and not just on the top. It's a very thin layer of it. Most of what you're getting is just like the dry pie crust, which I'm not into. And when they have the apple pie cookie and the pumpkin, I don't remember the pie crust on those cookies being as dry as this is. This is a little more drier. So I do wish there was more of that filling throughout it. But I guess because of the nuts and the filling is pretty sweet, it is like a caramely, cinnamony flavor, that could get too sweet then if they did put that throughout the cookie. But for me, I think I would prefer it. And I definitely think that cookie needs something like ice cream or whipped cream or Cool Whip. So it's okay, but I wouldn't go back for it. I probably would give that cookie, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 because it's just not doing it for me. The flavor's there, but the base is a little dry, and I would prefer more of the pecan pie filling. Next up is the orange roll. It smells a little bit like an orange, but it really just smells like their regular cookies with cream cheese frosting. And you know, I normally do love these cookies with the cream cheese frosting. These are normally my favorite. And the topping on it, just the whole appearance of this cookie is reminding me a lot of the cornbread cookie that they had, the revamped one that they had from Halloween week. So, I don't know, but let's give it a try. It definitely has an orange flavor, which is interesting. I like that cookie. It's good. Because I love the ones with the cream cheese frosting anyway. And I've never had an orange flavored cookie, but it is interesting. The citrus helps to break up all of the sweetness of the other cookies. Okay, I can get with that. That's pretty good. Let me see if the orange is coming from the frosting or the cookie. Yeah, the frosting, it's an orange flavored cream cheese. And let me see the cookie. I got a piece by itself. It's a sugar cookie. Okay, so it's a sugar cookie with the orange flavor and the cream cheese frosting. I think that's pretty good. So even if you don't think that would sound good, I say try it because I think that the citrus, I got chocolate on my hand. I'm sorry. But the citrus, it definitely helps to break up the sweetness of like all the other cookies. It's an interesting combination. But I feel like that is like more of a summer flavor though. Maybe because it's orange. Maybe they figured they would put it in the December lineup. Because I guess orange and cranberry can be holiday flavors in a sense. But I do like that. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. And then lastly is the peanut butter brittle. This one I was the least excited for because it looks like it's very, just too many nuts. I don't like a lot of nuts, you guys. But this on the top, this is pretty stiff. It's not an icing. It's almost like a melted brittle. And then you have the brittle pieces here and then the peanuts throughout. I can tell this is peanut butter flavored in the base, so let's try it. Okay. Definitely, if you love peanut butter, this has a very prominent rich peanut butter flavor. It kind of tastes like a Nutter Butter, which I love. Let me try the brittle. It's definitely 100% a peanut butter cookie. Show them eating the cookie, Bray. How do you like your pink sugar cookie? Okay, so that one, I'm definitely on board with the peanut butter flavor. I love peanut butter flavored stuff, but I don't love the fact that there's nuts all throughout it. I feel like they didn't need to put nuts all throughout it because they already have the brittle on top. I mean, a few, but not too many. You know, I don't like a ton of nuts in desserts. It just kind of ruins it for me. I don't know. I mean, I like peanuts or almonds or cashews, whatever it may be, by themselves. But in desserts, to me, it kind of ruins it. So, flavor is amazing. I love peanut butter, but too many nuts in there. So, if they didn't have a lot of nuts, or if no nuts at all was in there, I would have given that cookie a 9 out of 10. But because of the nuts, I'm going to have to give that cookie a 7 out of 10. Again, I wouldn't go back for it, but if you really love peanut butter and don't mind the texture of the nuts, that is probably going to be your cookie. Now it's time to rank the cookies. Definitely my number one cookie. The only one I will go back for is this one, the Sea Salt Toffee. Just so good. I just feel like anything with sea salt at Crumbl, and then combined with the milk chocolate or the semi-sweet, it's just so, so good. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. That's my favorite cookie this week. Out of a lineup that wasn't super impressive, but that one definitely stands out. And then second would be the Molten Lava. That one was really good. Again, you got to eat those chocolate cookies when they're warm and when you first get them. But because it has all of the molten lava in the center, to me, that's really good. So that's getting second place. Third place, I'm going to give it to the orange roll. I love how the orange makes the cookies refreshing. And orange is actually a really nice flavor for holiday time. And then number 4, this is tough. But I'm going to say the peanut brittle because I do like peanut butter. Just think there was too many nuts in that cookie. And then lastly is the pecan pie. The base is really dry. I'm just not here for it. So my recommendation to you guys is if you want to skip this week, go ahead and skip it. It's not the best week, I will say that. And there's just too many nuts. Like there's just too many cookies with nuts in them. I mean, well, just the 2, but I'm not into a lot of nuts. So if you're not, maybe just skip this week. But I would suggest for you to get at least the Sea Salt Toffee cookie. That's definitely worth getting. I would say probably just skip the Pecan Pie cookie because it's just very dry. But yeah, that's my rankings for this week's cookies. Brie, you want to have another piece of cookie? I'm going to give Brie another piece of the pink sugar because she loves that cookie. And I do too. I mean, it's a classic at Crumbl. She wants a different one. Which one do you want, Brie? You want to try the Sea Salt Toffee? Yeah. That Sea Salt Toffee will be so good with a glass of milk. Yeah, that's a good one. But that's going to do it for this video, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Leave comments down below. If you have any ideas for future videos, just let me know. Subscribe if you're not already. It's free to you. Costs you nothing. And until next time, bye, guys.